we are all set now to go for head for our next project. It is the text shadow. But in that case, all we'll be needing some particular paragraph elements over here, or if we use something like this head banner, like this one, we'll be providing this font size 5 em. We will be providing this color, we'll be setting this color to white up to this far, and then we are getting back to the main parenting element over here, this dot shadow properties, and here we are providing there it goes. Now let's get back to index.html, and inside this particular shadow box 3 we are providing this h1 tag. Now if we get back to our project and reload, we can see that here comes the output, and it is too wide for this particular rectangular box. So we will be reducing this particular size, this font size over here. Instead of this 5 em, we will be providing here 3 em, and we will be turning this thing into black. Reload, and here it goes. I think we have made a mistake right over here. We have practically targeted this parenting element. In this particular case, we have to target this particular containing holder, this sibling element of this shadow box 3. So that is why we need to create all those properties right over here into this shadow box, this display flex, text align, center, and then we need to provide align items, and it will be in the center. Another thing, we do not need all those properties right over here into this parenting element. It will be making things clumsy. These are the changes that we have made in case of this shadow box 3. Now let's get back to our project and reload, and we can see that this will be the output right over here. It is now practically lying into the exact vertical middle, but remember that in case of any other element, whatever you are providing inside this particular third box, shadow box 3, it will be aligned horizontally, as we have provided this display flex option right over here. All those things, this display flex or align items or this kind of things, those are practically residing as a flex box element, and it is now, this third box is now a flex container. And if you want to have a glance at this particular flex box container, then we have discussed about it in our previous tutorial, particular flex box crash course, and you may have a look into it. But right now we will be providing a text shadow property to this particular hello world text. So all we are now going to do right over here, we are creating this text shadow property, and as in the box shadow, similar things will be followed into this particular text shadow property. This will be the horizontal value, this will be the vertical value, and this one will be the amount of blurriness. In the next case, we will be requiring to provide a particular hex color code. So that is what we have provided right over here. Now if we get back to our project and reload, we can see that a text shadow property has been provided right over here. In case if you feel some problem in observing it, we will be increasing these sizes here, this 10 pixels, it will be 12 pixels, and the color code, instead of this particular yellow color, we will be providing here this red color. Now if we get back and reload, we can see that this is the text shadow property that we were talking earlier, and it has 10 pixels of horizontal value, 12 pixels of vertical value, and 3 pixels of amount of blurriness. So if we set 0 pixels instead of this 3 pixels here, and if we get back and reload, we can see that the exact same thing will be applied into the bottom part of this particular text. Now if we provide a negative value and reload, we can see that this will be the result. That means it is shifting towards the left position. If we now provide a negative value here instead of a positive one, that means for this vertical alignment, then it will be tending upward. So this is the part that we need to create over here. This is practically the text shadow property, and we will be removing this negative values as well. We will be reloading our project and we can see that we are back into our position. So if we right now use some kind of RGBA value as we had done previously, in the first case it will be 255, then for the next three values it will be next two values it will be 00, and in the last case we are setting the opacity level to 0.3, reloading, and we can see that this will be the outcome. In the similar fashion, all we need to do now, we have to copy this thing and we need to provide all those particular hack codes right over here. There it goes. Now if we reload, we can see that the exact same result will be seen right over here. So that's it for today's tutorial. Hope you guys have liked this tutorial. If you guys have liked this tutorial, then do not hesitate to hit that red subscribe button down below. Hope to see you guys in our next tutorial. Till then, bye.